Hello everyone, it is Devil here, and I wanted to talk about these new Sacred Beast cards. So, these got revealed earlier this week as retrains from, basically GX's equivalent of the Egyptian Gods, which is a archetype that's not been super playable. Yubel has, but these cards are not a part of that. Anyways, these new cards are actually incredibly powerful, and I think is worth discussing because they could show up, especially in this variant with the Fiendsmith. Though I'll explain what this is about in a second. But here's the rough ratios I'm doing: three of Haman, three of Raviel, three of the Creator, three Martyrs, one of Araya, three Unleashing, three Skyfire, and one Fallen Paradise. Now, I like these ratios because it's like a pretty compact engine. These don't lock you and are incredibly good at making rank 10s. So that's why we're playing Verudris and Mercurium. Uh, and I know because I'm not playing the Fusion, Riot does not need to be here. However, going first on game 2 or 3, you can search Awakening, which for all intensive purposes is a one-sided skill drain that is very annoying to deal with. Now for Fiendsmith, 3 Engraver, 2 Lurie, Lacrima, Attract. So I am playing 2 Lurie because so much of this deck wants to discard stuff. All the Sacred Beasts want to discard stuff. The Creator wants to discard stuff. The spell especially wants to discard stuff. So a lot of very good ways to trigger Lurie. I was debating playing 3, but I kind of leaned towards having 3 Engraver instead of 3 Lurie felt better. And for non-engine, we have 3 Ash, 3 Ghost, 3 Fluid, 3 Droplets, and a Codby. Droplet I like in this list because you can get a lot of extra cards. Like the Field Spell can just draw you 2 cards at the end of your combo, which is really nice. Also, not playing the Fusion because, one, I think it's a win more card. You only get it out if you're already winning the game. And the effect is fine, but I think there's better options. And 2, that requires us to play a trap that I just don't like playing. The new traps are okay, but I don't think they're worth playing. This one though, the one sided skill drain though, that's definitely worth considering. In the extra, we just have the standard Fiendsmith package, Cross Sheep, because much like Elvenotes, how you can dump the Power Patron and then revive it, you can dump Martyr and place the continuous spell or the field spell. Air Leader to complete that line. But yeah, we have Center that, Cross Shape, SP Little Knight, and WP Fancy Ball. I don't know. I just think this package is really nice, especially because this can steal a link to from your opponent, which is really good. I know there is an argument for maybe doing Chaos Angel instead. However, I like this package more because I think it's better interruption. And a Baoku. There are a lot of things you definitely would want to maybe summon off of, and this gives the deck some pretty decent grind game. Anyways, onto the Fusion. Fiendsmith package and Colossus. Yeah, Hamland is a Thunder that has an effect in hand, meaning it's really good for Colossus. And then we have Wave Hiking Caesar, Verudris, and Mercurium. 2 really powerful rank 10s, and Wave Hiking Caesar, a very powerful card as well. And the set, just a bunch of standard stuff. And then the Skill Drain, which I definitely think is worth citing in going into later games. But with a brief overview of the list, let me show you a couple of combos the deck can do. Okay, so this one card is Haman plus any other level 10 Sacred Beast, and the reason for that is so you can reveal it off the quick play to place the field spell. But anyways, go Hammond, add this one. Go for that. Adding Martyr, the Fire one, and the Creator. Dumping the Fire one and the Creator. Normaling that. Placing the continuous spell. Getting the other 2. Revealing to place the field spell. Field spell, summon 2. Go for Martyr. Summon 2 more. which allows you to summon one from grave, deck or grave. Then you get to make Varudris. You banish Orchestrator to special the Hammond. You get to draw 2 cards. These can be anything. You make Colossus, and off of technically 1 card, you do have to have the other Sacred Beast in hand. You have a Omni Negate and a Pop, and the Thunder Dragon Colossus Floodgate, which is a pretty solid low ceiling board. Okay, so this next one is how Fiendsmith can bridge. This also requires a Sacred Beast in hand, but you just do standard Fiendsmith combo till you get to the Aerial Leader. Standard Fiendsmith lines. Go sequence. Make Aerial Leader dump Martyr. Cross Sheep, Aerial Leader revive. Martyr summon back, which gets to place the continuous spell. And because we have a Sacred Beast in hand, we get to place the other 2 plus the field spell, which this can already summon a Sacred Beast, which means Martyr gets 3 more effects. Or you could just send these 3 right away to get a summon, but you have 2 summons of Sacred Beast, plus the draw 2, plus the Sacred Beast you opened, which is a pretty, you can go from a lot here. You can make Varudris, you can make a Colossus. Honestly, the deck is just really nice. Last combo here is showing over why we are playing multiple Luries. This is a hand of Unleashing plus a Lurie. We get to go for 3, Martyr, Raviel, and Creator. And we get to dump Creator and the Lurie, because it was a discard. We now get to do Fiendsmith half. Now, this means that before we do any of our Sacred Beast plays, we at least have a Wave Hiking Caesar to insulate that. Wave Hiking Caesar, Norman the Martyr. Do this. Get the field spell. Reveal. Search the fire. Discard itself. This one does play this one on the main. I switched it to the side, but you probably want to have the spell one over here instead. Set that. Then you would bring back 1. And draw 2. Summon out another one using the sequence. And then you get to make a Varudris. Summon back another one. And yeah. So honestly, probably would have been better in that replay just to make WP instead. But still, this is like a pretty good end board. You have the 2 summon negates plus an Omni that pops. And also, there's lots of room to make Colossus, depending on what ones you have. Overall, I think this deck could be pretty scary. Anyways, I think this deck is definitely something to consider. From the set that's coming out of this, Chaos Blitz or whatever it is, that set seems like really good. We have this, we have the new Blitzkrieg set, or Blitzkrieg archetype, which is around Thunder King Bryo, which is interesting to say the least. But this, I like how these ones were done. I don't entirely like how they were just another way to bring out Colossus. But if that's going to be good enough, we will see. Anyways, if you've enjoyed, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.